MetaTrader 4 winning strategy. This strategy is meant for MetaTrader 4 and not MetaTrader 5. You cannot use this on derived platform. This is strictly meant for MT4 and not MT5. Make sure you trade on regulated forex brokers. You have a lot of scammers outside there. Make sure you trade on regulated forex brokers. Do not be deceived and do not be scammed. Make sure you check every forex brokers out and see if they are regulated or registered in your area before you go home to open an account with them. And after you've opened an account with them, make sure you try out your strategy on their demo account. Do not go live or do not deposit real money into any account until you have tested your strategy on their demo account. Either you have a paid strategy or free forex trading strategy, paid forex indicator or forex or free forex indicator, paid forex signal or free forex signals. Make sure you check it out on regulated brokers and on their demo account before you go live. Do not waste your money. Try out your strategy on regulated forex brokers and on their demo account. This particular strategy can be used on any pairs. You can use it on Euro USD. You can use it on Euro Australia dollar. It can be used on Great Britain pounds Japanese yen. It can be used on Great Britain pounds USD. As many forex pair you have on your MT4. This can be used on indices. It can be used on indices like US 30, Nasdaq or US 100, US 500. It can be used on all indices, as many as you have on your MetaTrader 4. This can be used to trade meta like gold, silver, platinum, and the rest. You can use this to trade cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Doji, Memecoin, as many cryptocurrency pairs you have on your MT4. You can trade BTC, USD, ETH, USD, as many pairs you have on your MetaTrader 4. And you can trade stocks with this particular strategy. Either US stocks, you can trade it with this particular strategy, like Amazon stocks, Tesla stocks, Google stocks, Facebook stocks, as many stocks as you have on your MT4. You can use this particular strategy. Welcome to Profiting Forex Trading channel. If today is the first time of coming across my YouTube channel, kindly make sure you subscribe and do give me a thumb up. The download link to all the indicators used in this particular video is in the video description. Make sure you download it. And I did include some links to some of the regulated forex brokers in my video description. Make sure you check them out and you can register with any of the brokers. Before you go on to take any trade, make sure you check Forex Factory or other news aggregator so that you will check if there's any news that might affect that particular pairs you want to trade. Make sure you stay away from that particular pairs 30 minutes before the news and the 30 minutes after. If possible, stay away from that pairs completely for the day and trade another pairs. You do not need many pairs to make money trading forex. Now I would like to show you how to use this support and resistance forex trading strategy. I've combined few indicators together. This is a winning strategy that you might not need other indicators to trade if you know how to trade support and resistance zone. And I've combined few forex indicators together. Now let me show you how to use this particular strategy profitably. These are support zone, and these are the zone that you can place your trade, either buy or sell at these particular zones. and I have other indicator that I've combined together, this ball indicator, and I have this arrow indicator for either buy or sell. So I'm going to show you how to use this support and resistance zone indicator profitably on the regulated forex brokers. Now, number one thing you have to consider before you take any trade is this support or resistance zone. At this particular point, we have another zone here. This is a zone, and this is another one. This is another one. And on this particular zone, we have this particular price was rejected at this zone, and we have a buy arrow generated here, followed by a buy dot. The blue dot is for buy. Then you can place your trade, and your stop loss might be few pips below the previous low, or you use the previous support or resistance zone before that signal was generated. And the first take profit should be the next level, and the next take profit should be here. All depends on you, but make sure you secure part of your profit as the market moves in your favor. So when you place a buy trade here, this is the first level to target. Your first take profit should be here, and here we have another continuation here. This was coming from this particular zone, followed by the dot. Here is another point you can place your trade if you miss the first move, and here is another point to place a trade, and this is still running. So this is a simple strategy that you can use on any time frame and on any pairs. You will only take a trade from this zone, from the support or resistance zone, and do not take any arrow that is against this support zone. It must be in agreement, like we have it here. This was another zone that was broken. We have a retest here. Then this arrow confirmed the upward move. Then you can place this particular trade. Here we have this also at this zone. This was a good ride. Here is another zone, and this was a good ride. So this yellow will not be taken because it's against the trend. Now let's check other pairs. Here is Great Britain pounds, Japanese yen. The methodology remains the same. So you are not going to take this particular trade because we have a support zone at this particular level, and so you are not going to place this particular trade. Here we have another zone very close. You are either waiting for this to be broken, and here we have another one until this particular point that we have a clear signal coming from this particular zone. We have the arrow, then we have the ball. So this is a good buy. Here is another point. This line was broken, this level. Then we have this arrow in agreement. This was a great signal, and here we have another one at this particular zone. So this is how to use this particular indicator. You can use it on any pairs you want to trade and on any time frame. Trading support or resistance zone is a great way of making money. You'll be able to minimize your loss and maximize your profit. Here is it on 1 hour time frame, still the same thing. And here is it on 4 hours, and here is it on 5-minute time frame. So make sure you trade on regulated forex brokers. As I said, all the indicators I use is in the video description. Now let me show you the setting for these particular indicators and all the indicators I used. So we have the symbol SS support resistant indicator. These are the values and the color, so you can change it. So you can change the color you want, or you use my template. The ball indicator we have on the chart is the PTL indicator. So the other color I turn it to no, I do not need it. This indicator does not repaint once the candle close, and this is the value that I use for this particular indicator. And the first arrow indicator does not repaint. Also, this indicator does not repaint. The crimson and the dark green arrow we have on our chart here does not repaint. Does not repaint. So these are the values, then these are the colors. So you can change the color if you like. Then the last indicator is the symbol changer, just to monitor some Forex pairs. I believe you know how to set this up. You can set it up. You can use my template. Make sure you trade on regulated Forex brokers, and do check Forex factory before you take any trade. Practice your strategy, including this particular strategy, on the demo account before you go live. Do not add any fund on your demo account that you cannot afford on your real account. Do not deceive yourself. Make sure you trade on regulated Forex broker. Make sure you trade on regulated Forex broker. It is important that you trade on regulated Forex brokers. I'm going to say it again. Trade on regulated Forex brokers. Check them out and do practice your strategy, your signals, either paid or free one, on their demo account on Forex regulated Forex brokers. Try it out on their demo account before you go live.